Hello everyone, welcome to our Accounting 312 chapter 21. In this video, we finally go to our third method, payback method. Remember last time I asked you a question, right? I said, yeah, I lended you out $100 and you pay me $20 every year. How many years it takes to get all my $100 back? You said, Professor, this is too silly, right? It's so simple, it just takes 5 years. You got it. Ta-da! That's a payback method. You got it. That's a payback method, actually. So payback method measures the time, right? How many years it will take to recoup in the form of the future cash flow. So we also focus on cash flow, the net initial investment in the project. So how many years you will get your cash flow back to cover your initial investment? That's it. I ask a question. You want to pay back your period, your years, longer is better or shorter is better? Shorter is better, right? I'll give you $100. I definitely want to get my $100 as soon as possible instead of waiting for 100 years. So we want payback. We want the shorter years. That means better. But we want the NPV larger. That means better. So make sure once you get a concept, you will know. You don't need to try to memorize. First situation is very easy, uniform cash flow, as I said. Okay, so now we just go ahead to do the real case instead of $100 and $20. That's simple. So the boss cost this much, right? And then generate a uniform cash flow every year. And then, so if you have that uniform, it's very straightforward. It's just your initial investment divided by your increase in the annual cash inflow. So basically, you invested 6 for 900, and every year you get 180,000. So how many years you will get your money back? How many years you will get your money back? Sorry, give me 1 second. Sorry about that. So it's 6 for 8, 900 divided by 180,000. 648,900. I got 3.605. So it takes 3.605 years to get your money back. You said, hey, Professor, that number looks kind of familiar. Does it look like familiar? Hold on. I'm trying to see whether you have a familiar number, yes or no. Sorry, I'm not going to tell you. Yeah, it's somewhere else, but we didn't talk about. So if I said I leave this one to you, But general idea is this is almost the way to calculate your IRR. I don't want to confuse you too much. If you know what I'm talking about, that's fine. If you don't know, just don't worry about that. Sorry, I just thought about that. So don't even worry. General idea is if you have the uniform cash flow, you use the net initial investment and divided by the every year the cash flow to get how many years. So you have to put this is you spend 3.605 years to get all of your money back. Okay, you will say, hey, this is very easy, right? So yeah, but there are different things. There are better things about this method. First one, it doesn't talk about time value of money, right? You just think, hey, $100 today is the same as next year, but we know it lack of time value of money. Second, it doesn't consider a project cash flow after the payback period. It only focuses on the short term, not long term. It only focuses on short term, not long term. So what does this mean? We look at one situation. I don't want to talk too much about this case. I just want to show you why I said there are bad things. So I show you my answer directly, and then we can go from there. I show you my answer directly. Sorry about that. You can calculate it by yourself. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Okay. I hope you can still see this. I share my screen. Let's see. Okay. So I show you my numbers there directly. Okay. I show you my numbers there directly. So you have a project A, and then you have a project B, right? You have project A, project B, and then, sorry, finally, right? Project A, initial investment this, and it can be used for 2 years. Annual cash flow is this. RRR is 20%. What's payback method? What's NPV? A second one is this. Annual is this, and what's the payback? What's the NPV? So you can do payback very easily. For the first one, it's just $100 divided by 60. It just takes 1.667 years. So a shorter second one takes 2.5 years. But if you calculate NPV, I didn't do the number, but you will find that the first one will give you negative NPV, while the second one give you the positive NPV. So we said we always go with the NPV. We always go with the NPV. So our decision is we should go with project B. So why? What's the difference? What caused the project A? What's caused the payback and the NPV are different? Look at this one. Okay, I put the cash flow for the project A, right? Project A, you invest 100, and then you got 60. For project B, you invested 100, but you got 40. It takes a longer time, but you definitely can save from your eyes. You definitely can save. You get more money overall in 5 years, right? But the payback method, they said, I do not care. I just want to cover my 100. I don't care about long term. I don't care. Hey, sorry, I don't care. Once I pay off my $100, I don't care. It's a million or it's 0. You see, if I put a million here, you definitely will go with project B, right? But project A still has a shorter payback period. So if it only focuses on the short term, it doesn't care after you pay back the 100, what will happen. So from this case, you should say NPV definitely is the best. It considers all of the cash flow. Payback method only cares about the money before you pay off the $100. It ignores after you pay off that $100. So we have some bad things. Okay. Next one, we talk about non-uniform cash flow. This is also very straightforward. I ask you a question. Let's say I give you $100. Okay. So you kind of got 100 or you spend 100. We ignore this one first. Every year you got 30. So my question is, how many years it takes if you just have $30 to pay off your $100? You said, oh, it takes 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, right? After 3 years, you already paid 90, you still have a 10, right? You still have a 10. But fourth year, you will pay 30, but you just need 10. So it will take my 3 year plus, oh, actually this is even. Sorry, if it's not even, sorry, my fault. Sorry, my bad, sorry. So let's say I change some 30, 20, 30. I'll put this one, sorry about that. Okay. Oh, this doesn't make sense. Okay, 40, let's say. Okay, sorry. 30, 20, 20, 40. How many years it takes to pay off your $100? So first year, second year, third year, hold on. Oh, okay. First year, second year, third year. After these 3 years, you already paid me $70, right? You already paid me $70. So I have 3 years. You already paid me $70. So you still owe me $30. You just owe me $30. But in the fourth year, you can pay $40. But I don't need to have $40. I just need $30. So I don't need to have the full fourth year. I don't need to have the full fourth year. I just need to have 3/4 of the fourth year. So it takes 3.75 years to get my $100 back when it's a non-uniform cash flow. Does this make sense? Think about my words, and then I'll see you next one. I'll see you in next video. Thank you.